So it's time for 3 out of 4. This is going to be the unboxing of the Death Guard Limited Edition Codex. So previously I've done the Emperor's Children one, and I've done the World Eaters. In fact, I've just done that. I'm filming these back to back because they were released and arrived at the same time. So obviously it makes sense, otherwise it's going to sit in a box until I next decide to do a video, and I want to get in there and I want to have a look at it right now. So much like the other 2 videos, this is just an unboxing sort of thing, so it's just to share what's inside the box with you guys so you can have a look, because I know these have been quite difficult to get a hold of. So the art cards and stuff like that I'm going to scan and share on my Reddit and Discord and stuff like that, so that people can access it and use that art and sort of do stuff with it, because I know otherwise I don't think there's a lot of it that's actually been put online, or not that I could find. So this is, you know, at least I can share that. I can't give you me coins unfortunately, but I can share the art and stuff. So with that, let's sort of get straight into it, because I want to open this box up, because I'm quite a big Death Guard fan. I'm currently working on the new Death Guard kill team at the moment. That's taken me a little bit longer to sort of paint than I thought, but I always enjoy painting Death Guard. I don't know what it is about it. I think there's so many little intricate details, and the finish always looks gross, and I think maybe because it's gross, it doesn't really matter if you mess up too bad. It can kind of suit the aesthetic. So you know, big Death Guard fan. Not as much as 1,000 children. 1,000 children? 1,000 sons, not 1,000 children. So this is the cardboard case that it comes in. Obviously we've got the Death Guard skulls up here. Back, nothing on the back. Let's open it up. And here is the 3rd slipcase. So again, we've got, you know, the different logos on here. This time we've got our boy Nurgle up here, a Nurgle symbol, and then we turn it around on the other side. We've got the Death Guard one up here. I do really like these slipcases, they're really beautiful. And then of course, Death Guard. But let's open it up. Again, comes apart like this, and this time we've got sort of a green inlay, whereas the World Eaters one had the red, and then the Emperor's Children obviously had purple. Let's get this out. Smells so good. I love the smell of a new product. So here's the, we're going to start off with the Codex. So here we've got the smelliest man himself, Mortarian. And then of course we've got the 14 down here, the 14th Legion. I do really like these sort of these covers with the demon Primarchs and that looming over them. And then at the back, of course, we've got another lovely poem. All that you hold dear will rot unto ruin. All of your hopes we shall turn to despair. Mortarian, demon Primarch of the Death Guard. It always leaves me with the warm fuzzies, these little poems that they like to share with us. As I've previously said as well, so I'm not going to go through the Codex, the contents of the Codex, sorry, because I haven't read it yet. Obviously I've read the old editions, but not this new one. And I'm not going to sit here and read it to you. I'm just not. But inside we've got my little card here. So this is number 699 out of 1,600. So again, if this pops up on eBay, if I am murdered or something, or catch a disease from this box, then you know who had it first. So next up, we're going to look at the art cards. So this is the little case that they come in. So again, I'm going to share these art cards online, just so that we all have access to them. Ooh. Death Guard are always such cheery pictures. So obviously first one we're going to have a look at is this one, which is the same as the other ones. The other boxes have all got these like new artist renditions of the logos, of the gods logos. So Slaanesh had one, Khorne had one, and this is obviously the new one for Nurgle. Again, all of them have been very dark. They've done a really good job encapsulating the themes of these gods. So this just absolutely just looks horrible. You've got, you know, a lot of rotting flesh and just, yeah, it just looks, the whole thing just looks dirty. Don't know why, but this just reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean up here. I don't know why. He's got his coins on his eyes. But yeah, I do really like these. Again, I'm gonna have to lay all 4 of them out if I get the 4th one. Lay them all out next to each other. And then next up, we've got the art of the front cover of the Codex. So we've got Smelly Man himself. Again, I do really like these pictures. Just the Demon Primarch sort of looming over the entire sort of Codex. It's really good rendition of them. God, he's an ugly man though. Oh. So next up, we've got, I'm sure you all recognise him, Typhus, Lord of the Flies. And again, this is a really good picture to get of him actually. And you've got, the swarms of flies all coming out, and the fumes, and loaded dead blueberries down here. Sorry, Ultramarines fans. I don't think there's been any of these art cards that I thought, oh no, yeah, don't really like that one. This is another one. Oh. These are very reminiscent to me of the sort of like 90s, early 2000s sort of art this is. The World Eaters had one that was similar to this, in this kind of style. And again, I do really like it. It's a lot more kind of brighter, sort of matter finish to them. And it does really work. Look at that horrible face. We should call you Clayface. And then the last one, we have Big Sword Man. Little nurglings down there. No sassy nurglings though. And whatever the hell that thing is. Squid Man. Squid. So they're all the art cards. Really good. Nothing bad to say about them at all. I'm going to be scanning them onto my computer. Try and get the best sort of... I don't think my scanner is particularly great. But it kind of does the job. So I can at least get the art out there for you guys to kind of like have a look at and save and have on to yourself sort of thing as best you can. And so next up we've got the gibbets. So this is the front cover. Of course we've got the coin section there at the front, and then the back, and then praise Grandfather Nurgle written on the side. What a loving father he is as well. So again, we've got the objective cards things here, the paper slip case. Done these in a different order today. Last time I did the coins first, but I'm doing the cards first this time. The data cards, and then will Mortarian be at the top? Because when I did my Emperor's Children one, Fulgrim was at the back. But with them, I did the World Eaters, and Angron was at the front. And he's there. He's at the front. Mortarian is where he belongs, at the front. Maybe it was just Fulgrim, just distancing himself as he does. And then in second is Typhus. Brilliant characters. And we've got the coins, it's the objective markers. I really like these coins. Real nice feel to them, real solid. And then lastly, of course, we've got the most important thing, which is the medallion section. So this is 3 out of 4. So we've got the Nurgle symbol there. Then on the other side, the Death Guard. Brilliant. Again, all of these pieces on their own, very weighty. But of course, we've got to connect it. So we've got our 2 sections here, and now we are going to add the 3rd section. So I do think Khorne should be at the top of the medallion. Not because he's the best one, but because he's the oldest. Allegedly. This way around, and connect, put it into place. And there we go. 3 out of 4. And then if I don't manage to get the Thousand Suns one, which I'll be absolutely gutted about because obviously they are my favourite traitor faction, I will just have a Chaos Pac-Man. Just wacka 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 wacka. But yeah, it's getting heavy. I could cause some damage with this. So yeah, so that's 3 out of 4. So again, that's just this is just a general sort of unboxing, just to show you what's inside the box. It's not a review as such of what's inside the Codex as much as sharing just what's inside this box. Hopefully I'll be doing a 4th one if I can get my hands on the Thousand Suns Codex. So hopefully I will be able to get one before they are instantly snatched up and sold for £2 million on eBay. Kind of went into this a little bit in my Emperor's Children sort of unboxing, so skip to the end of that video and hear my tears if you want to see my thoughts on what's been going on with these pre-orders and stuff, and the limiting of these products, which I think everybody should be able to access. That's why I'm kind of like trying to share it as much as I can. But either way, right. So hopefully I will see you in the 4th video. If not, I will probably post a video anyway. Crying probably. I don't know. I'll think of something. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make my own 4th section if I don't get it. I'll make my own one out of what I don't know. But it's an idea. Maybe if I melt down all of these little objective markers, if I melt these down, maybe I can sort of shape them into one or something. I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. Right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.